part of it. So.
Any other word of testimony? Doesn't have to be about the ladies' conference. Go ahead. You.
When I went in there, I didn't know what I was going to do, or even know what we was going to do. Keith was over. I don't know if he was joking or not, but he was telling me how I was going to do it, and I said okay. Then Larry come in and he said, "This is what are we going to do?" I said, "I don't know." So anyway, we just started doing it. Mickey come in, and we all, 4 of us, we just got together, and I was doing one thing, and the next thing I know, they put me doing something else. And, I didn't hear nobody say, "I ain't going to do that."
Yeah.
It just went so well and so smooth. You didn't even know what. At the time, when I walked back in there to get some brisket or barbecue sauce, I didn't know what I was going to be doing next. But you talking about walking around a room full of beautiful, loving, smiling women, there was. And, I enjoyed their faces. They were glowing. You knew Jesus was there.
Amen.
You knew God was there.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew that man, that it was just going so great that we had this. And I enjoyed passing out the food.
All right.
Pick off everybody's plate. Not really.
Only Thomas. Oh, anyone else?
Cade was there, and the kids were there for a little while, help passing out things. The girls were, but anyway, Cade came by where I was standing, and someone had asked where his mother was. Where is Debbie White? Well, once they got past me, I never saw where they went. We had the lights sort of dimmed, and I couldn't see. And so I asked Cade, I said, "Cade, where is your mother?" I said, "Where is Debbie?" And he said, "Who?" And I said, "Your mother." I said, "Where is your mother?" And he said, "I don't know. I've been looking for her." He said, "I guess she's home." And I said, "No, she's here. She's here, Cade." So I don't know if he ever found his mother. There were that many ladies. He was still looking for her. So.
Anyone else? Wait, let's get the mic. I know, but we got to get it through the system. We can hear you. I don't know if they can hear you online.
Nicole wanted to be sure. She wanted us to be sure and say thank you to our church for helping for supporting it monetarily, because without what you allowed us to spend, it would not have happened. Like Rita said, the numbers kept growing, and I was thinking, how are we going to feed these people? How are we going to feed these women? And thank you. No, we weren't going to be able to make enough chicken spaghetti. So, yes, so she just wanted to make sure, and we all do, that thank you for allowing us to spend what we spent to make this happen. So.
Okay. Anyone else? Rayleigh, thank you. All right. I was doubting Thomas all the way through this. I'm going to be honest. I just thought we didn't have enough time. I kept thinking of every obstacle that was going to happen. How are we going to cross this mountain? And every time, God said, "Terry, just shut up. Let me work." And I just had to take a step back. And as soon as I took a step back, all the worries went away. And so it was just amazing how God worked through these women to get it together. And men, I know we're puffing up your egos, but let me say this as your pastor. Thank y'all for jumping in and getting the job done. On not only serving. Every time I went and tried to grab a plate, there were 4 of y'all standing there waiting for plates. And so y'all were getting after it. But y'all helped. Some of y'all came Sunday afternoon. Some of y'all were there Saturday night. most of y'all, if you could, y'all stayed and helped cleaned up Sunday evening. And just thank you for your service in the background to help get this done, because I don't think